I told you day one that we're going to win a state title.
Jake Borgmeyer's fortune-telling ability is actually more impressive than even that. He, in fact, pulled me aside during the late part of football practice in the fall to plant that seed.
You feel pretty prescient and pretty smart now?
Yeah, I mean, I just knew we put in the work in the off season. I knew we had a great group of talented young men coming in, and they were hungry, and they did the work. And, you know, I just saw you that day coming to football practice, and I just wanted to put the bug in your ear that this year's going to be special. It was.
And while I certainly admired his conviction, realistically, it had been 94 years since any Hannibal boys squad of any kind had hoisted the big trophy. And it took a lot of moving parts to reverse that history. The three individual state champions played a huge role, of course.
I was working all summer, working with my teammates, working out, just getting in the morning practices, just practicing all the time.
You know, I fell short last year, and it definitely gave me a push. I wrestled over the summer for the first time in my life. You know, I wanted to change a little bit, and wrestling with down in Perler, wrestling with all kinds of guys, I had a feeling, you know, in my athletic ability that I was a little different. And I knew that if I just believed, it was all a mindset from there on. I had the ability. I just had to believe in myself.
You know, it was amazing. I was overcome with joy to finally be able to complete that, and you know, looking at it from a team standpoint, you know, being able to make history, it's something you can only dream about doing, and we were able to accomplish it.
As did Cohen Ramage's comeback for the ages in the state semifinals.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a big accomplishment for me individually and us as a team. Just big wins all around and whatnot, and just it's a big moment for everyone.
To have kids like Cohen that hasn't wrestled his whole life, just trust in us, trust in the program, believe in the program and our process, and then to see it pay off and just see his face afterwards, and for him to come up and just say thank you. You know, that it tells us everything we need to know as coaches, that we're doing the right things for these kids, that our program is benefiting these kids, and that they are becoming successful.
But in essence, the totality of this incredible pirate feat required every ounce of sweat from every single pirate in the wrestling room since day one of practice.
You know, everyone played a part. The guys in the room every day that showed up and worked out, the girls in the room every day that showed up and worked out, we all supported each other. And, you know, this really was just a whole team championship.
Yeah, even for instance, the people that didn't place, one of them being Peyton Elliott, my wrestling partner. Throughout my 4 years wrestling, he's always been my partner. He's helped me even get to where I went, and everyone, even people that didn't go, they all had somewhat of a help to everyone on the team.
I don't mean to try to sound any certain way, but these kids are the hardest workers in this school. They're the hardest working team that we have, and it's paid off. You know, no one else comes in here like we do. They don't spend the time on this balcony or in that weight room or in this wrestling room, you know, just sacrificing all the blood, sweat, and tears. And I know that's cliche, but if you've been a part of this sport, that's why they made that statement, because that's exactly what you have to sacrifice in order to be successful. You know, so for us to end that drought and to become state champions, it's what this program's all about.
You know, a lot of people that I've never seen before or heard of, they're congratulating me, and I know that they're proud of it.